What is good, everybody? I hope y'all are having a good week. I hope you guys had a blessed Memorial Day. I know we were out here working yesterday a little bit, got a deal assigned for 10K yesterday, so we had to get in the office. But I got my brother Tyrell up here today. Tyrell is one of my favorite people on our team. I mean, he is just a fucking animal. My boy put up 201 dials on Dispo yesterday. Just literally just dropped the fucking mic. And he got a property visit on a property that literally nobody was able to move. My boy's been just focusing head down on this shit, and this is in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and he's gonna get this shit sold. So I'm proud of you, my brother. But introduce yourself to everybody first of all, and then we're gonna come. We're gonna get here and do what everybody came here for.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, first, let me say I appreciate you having me on here, man, because I love watching live calls. There's nothing like it, bro. So, and then essentially, this is how you and me met in a way. But anyways, I'm Tyrell Pryor, the one and only. And I actually started real estate maybe about 4 years ago, probably closer to like 5 years ago. My older brother kind of got me started. I mean, I've always been an entrepreneur at heart. The question was which vehicle, which industry was I gonna get into? So, um, I've done a few different things, but finally, kind of came around to real estate with Big Bro, and he started in the wholesaling side, and then he actually no, I take that back. He actually started off as an agent, and then I think he maybe did that for a year. Then he hung his license up, never renewed it, and then he got in the wholesaling side, and then obviously I loved everything about it. Just the possibilities. The possibilities were endless. So yeah, I mean, I started about 4 or 5 years ago and just been on the grind ever since. Been on a couple different teams, and really, I mean, really just looking to do this long term. I mean, it's been 5 years, but when I say long term, I'm talking about for the remainder of my days here on Earth.
Hell
So
yeah.
so yeah, we here now. We linked up with Joey Bebo, the Beast. Joey's a good dude, man. I'm glad to be a part of your team.
Oh yeah. No, so Tyrell started off with us on acquisitions. I mean, he literally still does acquisitions. But the last week or two, I looked at our deal board and I looked at the amount of people that we had to move our deal board, and I was like, oh fuck no. I learned from this mistake in the past. We went all hands on deck onto disposition right now. So Tyrell stepped up in a big way, and so did Jose, who was up here a couple weeks with me, and they both have been doing dispo, and they have never been on the dispo side other than maybe on their own deals for a little bit themselves. So they basically did a big pivot in their own businesses and have been just on these phones dispo and shit. And I know Tyrell has a couple hard ones he's been trying to move. We're getting pretty close on one in Colgate. And by the end of this week, his goal is to assign two deals, and I know he's going to get it. So I'm excited to have you up here, bro. I think you have a seller to call actually before we get into dispoing. And before we get on these calls, I know a lot of you are probably like, Joey, why the fuck are you wearing a bow tie right now with your goddamn shirt off? Well, one, I will say it is my sister's wedding on Thursday and Friday, so I got to get a little festive for them. And number two, I mean, I do whatever the fuck I want to do up here because we own our own business. We do fucking wholesaling. And as you guys know, we could do this shit with your shirt off and your boxers, however you guys feel. As long as you guys have a phone, you guys got some Wi-Fi and a computer, and you got a little bit of good energy to get on these phones and make some calls, you guys can make money yourselves too. So you don't need any of this shit to make money. All you need is this little headset right here, some fucking Wi-Fi, and you can do this shit anywhere in the world. Tyrell, why don't you tell everybody where you're at right now, by the way?
Oh man, I'm in Mexico right now, man.
You're in
Merida.
Mexico.
I'm in Mexico, man. If you know Mexico, like really know Mexico, I'm in Yucatan, in a city called Merida. So I believe it's the capital of the Yucatan state. But yeah, man, we out here. It's hot as hell. It's finally starting to kind of cool down. But I won't be able to do it. I'll tell you this, I won't be able to do this live if I didn't have this AC running. Cause I was sweating, bro. Like I just got out the shower and like in 2 minutes I just started sweating. So I had to cut that ear on. But yeah, man, we live from Mexico right now. So let's get this going, man.
Hell yeah. For anybody you guys listening out here, understand you can do this shit from anywhere. All you got to do is be able to want to do it, have the right people on your team, the right people behind you, get in the right communities, and that's how you guys are going to run a gigantic bag just like we do. So understand you don't got to be behind a little office and your little desk to be able to do this shit. You literally just need some fucking Wi-Fi and a phone and a little computer, and you guys will be good. So, Tyrell, why don't you go make that call? I'll start making some calls to you too. I want you to start, and then we'll get right into this shit, bro. Let's get it. And if you guys have any questions, comments, anything, leave it in the chat. And we're here to answer any wholesaling questions, business questions, love questions, life questions, any of it. I'm here to answer it for you. Also, let's get it. The Tyrell's about to lock me up right now. Marcel said, "Is that Benny's bow tie?" And Luke said, "Where's the OnlyFans link?"
OnlyFans. Trying to call Deborah.
I am unable to come to the phone at this time. Leave your name, number, and a brief message.
She's gonna pick up. She told me she would. One thing I'm gonna work on this call specifically is smiling. So one thing I'm gonna focus on.
Hell yeah.
I am unable to come to the phone at this time. Leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
What do we say? Double dial? Nah.
Triple tap.
Triple tap.
So we get them to answer.
I am unable to come to the phone at this time. Leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a great day.
Hey, Deborah, this is Tyrell, just following up as promised. Give me a call as soon as you get this. My number is 925-726-6138. All right, talk soon.
We can move some deals right now.
Yeah. Let me open up my list.
Hell yeah. I got this one buyer, Heidi. I'm going to see if she can come up to 45, and then we're going to go for a little price reduction with the seller because this house needs everything. See what we can't work out right now. You guys have seen me on the acquisition side, but y'all have not seen me on the Dispo side yet.
Hello.
Hey, Heidi, it's Joey calling.
Hi, Joey. How are you?
I'm doing good today. How's it going today?
It's going great, but I'm getting ready to step in this bank. I'm still down south, and you know they funny down here. They'll just close up in a minute.
Oh, I got you.
And I'll call you right back, okay?
Okay, I just really quick just wanted to see if you could consider the 45 and if we could just get that going forward today, and then I'll go for the price reduction with the seller as well, so we can actually get this done.
I'm more at 40.
Got it.
I'm going to tell you, okay?
Can you do me this favor? When you go in the bank, could you just think about the 45, see if we can make it work, and then just give me a call back once you're out, and then we'll talk and try to see what we can make work?
Okay.
Okay. I appreciate you so much, Heidi.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. I'm like, just do me this one favor. She's like, what?
When you go inside the bank, can you just think about it, and then I can follow
Just
up.
think about the 45.
About the 45 for me.
Let's just make it work, Heidi. Let's get a deal done. And I have this other guy that was supposed to go walk a property. Let me just call him back really quick as he ghosted us. Marcel said I sound different.
And let me pull up this deal and call this buyer.
Who's going to answer first? So write in the comments how I sound different. We gotta hear this.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
And for those of you guys listening, put what markets you guys are in. Maybe y'all can help us move some of our deals. We got 30 deals on the board right now, and I'm always down to make money with you guys. I mean, shit. Whatever gets a deal done the quickest is who we go with. Understand that.
That's right.
Hi, you've reached Andrew. I can't answer your phone right now. Leave me a message. I'll call you back as soon as possible. Thanks.
We're in sync right now with these dial tones.
Oh, is yours ringing? I couldn't even tell.
Hey, William. How's it going today, brother?
I'm all right.
Good.
Yeah. So how did it go?
We got an assignment sent out yesterday for 168. She's just having her attorney review it, so nothing's signed yet. And then I've wanted that other guy 38. So I want to see if you could be anywhere in that range. If you're actually ready to go, we can start marketing and go with you today. But I just got to move with some speed now. Yeah, someone's ready to put 168 down, but she's literally just still waiting on her attorney and everything.
Oh, okay.
What's the best that you could physically do for this? Absolute best.
I think I gave you a number.
125?
Yeah, like 125, 130.
If you could do 150, I'll start marketing it right now if you're ready to sign like now.
150, that's what the number was originally.
Yeah, right now it's on investment for 160, and we had it originally at 200 grand. I mean, at 150, you're still.
You guys told me 150.
Yes, exactly.
And then, yeah, it was 150. I came in at 125.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that number, and how much is owed after the 125?
There's 620,000 on the mortgage still. But if you come in at 150, you're basically earning about, I think it's like a 22% cash on cash return. And another thing I found out too, there's a 12 grand escrow balance that has to be caught up. When you pay back the arrears to bring the loan back current, the actual monthly payment is going to drop a little bit more too. Right now it's at 2,600. It's probably going to land somewhere closer to 2,400 where it originally was. The only reason it went up to 26 is because there's that escrow balance shortage right now.
Hold on a second. That number. That's a two-family.
Yeah, it's a two-family. It's currently rented for $5,400 a month. So you're not losing out.
No, I get it. Well, the duplex is renting rooms.
Yep. Are you still there, William? It's like breaking up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I got the deal. 3-family at 110. Less than this one.
Your call has been
area.
system 9.
Okay, something closer, but that's what I'm looking at. To be honest with you, so if we can do around the number, that's good. But if she's told you like 125, 130.
What's the reason you couldn't do the 150 if we could go with you right now?
918611731.
No, I don't think.
So 22% cash on cash return isn't enticing
No,
enough for you?
no. That's okay. I'm still looking at the number, the retail number on the property.
Let me ask you this.
I get, there's some sort of, appreciated value based on rent.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm still looking at the bottom line, the bottom number.
Yeah, I mean,
Which is what is it, 625?
it's about 620. But let me ask you this: are you going to be like refinancing it in the next year or two, or are you putting your money in and this is a long-term hold for you? Because the people that are looking at this, I mean, the reason why she gave us 168 is because she's not taking her money out of this. There's no property right now in North Bergen that you can buy if you say you paid 800 retail, right? Your mortgage is going to be 4,400 a month, and that's not even including the taxes.
Hey, Alex.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're looking at it,
Hey,
based
Alex.
off of
How
the
you doing,
entire-
man? This is Tyrell.
That's why we're doing it as a subject to deal
Well,
with
fine,
cash.
man.
because
I just was circling back with you.
750, 800
I know I
cash.
sent you we spoke last week about a deal that I have in Bandera. I just wanted to circle back. I believe I sent you the details. Had you had a chance to take a look at
That's
it?
why I'm asking: are you going to be refinancing it, or are you going to be holding your money in? If you're planning to refinance it in the next year,
Okay, what's the
then
best
yeah,
way to
this is
send you?
definitely
The
not
text
the deal for
or
you, and I completely
email?
get it. But if it's one that you're willing to hold your money into it,
It's
all you
the
got
one
to
in
do is make sure that you
Holiday
have
Village.
tenants in there, which
It's
are already in there, or
the
you can get new
manufactured
tenants in there, as long as they're paying your cash flow and you're earning the return on your money.
Yeah.
That's the way to buy this deal, obviously.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to screw you on a price here.
I'm not sure what I planned on doing.
Okay.
Because I wanted to wait until, after.
I should have asked him for any particular reason.
What, to see what was going to happen. But, it's up in the air. So I'm just trying to protect myself on both sides of the fence. That's all.
No, that I completely understand. I mean, the one thing I'll tell you is if you're okay leaving the 150 in, you're not going to lose out in terms of the cash flow because North Bergen is like, you know the area. It's extremely overpopulated. You're always going to have tenants to rent there, no matter what. And it's at least that one tenant that's paying the 1,900, they're even paying under market value. So there's a lot of upside here. The issue, I guess the real question is if you're planning to take the money out, that's the only reason the deal wouldn't be for you right now.
Right. Now, tell me this. Yeah, I gotta leave. Yes.
Your call has been forwarded to an office.
Oh, I'm gonna do.
Wait, could you hear me, William? When I think it was going in your car or something.
3
Yes, sir.
88134.
Yep.
Hey, Joe Hart. Hey, good morning. How you doing? This is Tyrell.
I'll make a decision.
I'm doing good, man. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, that's
Awesome, man.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I was following up about the deal that I sent you in Texas. I believe I sent you one in Bandera.
Okay, if you could, just while you do it, just consider the 150. Run your numbers one last time. See if you can make that work.
Okay.
I'm literally just waiting on this attorney to get back to us.
I got to
That
double
guy's
check, but did you
he's
get a chance to
literally
take a
spending
look
his
at
time right now.
the one that
I'm
I
just
sent
trying
you?
to see if we could actually get this done
It's a
around the
mobile home
150 just so I
project.
can get
It's a
to
mobile
that and
home.
make sure
It's,
everybody gets paid here. And make
in
sure you
a
guys are still going to
holiday village, which is like a luxury.
Yes, sir. So yeah, you said around 3:30?
Yeah.
Cool.
You
Okay,
get that
I'll
one?
circle back around then. Thanks, bye. Bye-bye.
The last time we spoke, I believe, like maybe last Thursday or Wednesday, possibly.
Brother Jose.
Did you send me my email or?
Yeah, I would have just texted it to you. Usually, I'll just send a text with like the link, some pictures. Yeah, I did. I got it right here. I did text it to you. The one in Bandera should be in your messages. What's that?
How much is that?
Yeah, the Bandera one. It's we're asking 140 for that one. It's a mobile home in Holiday Village Park, and I sent you a few more. But are you familiar with Bandera?
No.
Okay. Which areas? I'm sorry.
I haven't bought from many people in Bandera.
Okay, gotcha. Which areas are you interested in? Or which areas are you buying in?
Pampa, Marshall, Cypress,
Cyprus,
Marshall, Pampa.
Tampa. Okay. Would you take a look at something in Bandera? We have a few deals throughout Texas. So I told you I got one in Marshall.
My friend, send me that what you have. I'll get that to you. Okay, check it out and I'll get it.
Yeah, I texted it to you. I'll send it again, and then when you get it, if you can text me back and let me know that you got it, so that way I can call you, later on tomorrow to see if it's something you might be interested in. Does that sound all right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna text it to you now. Your number is 510, right? 253-8750.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna text it to you right now, and I'll circle back with you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, man. Have a good day.
So quick update. That call I was just on, we have a deal that we have the subject to for 90 grand down to the seller. We have a buyer that's at 168. We have another buyer that's at 133. This guy's at 130. I'm trying to get him at 150. And we got the assignment sent out yesterday at 168. I'm literally emailing her back right now to get this one sold. So projected assignment fee, I'll let y'all figure that out. But it's going to be anywhere between, let's call it $30,000 to $78,000.
Let's
And
go.
That's good. And the guy's telling me, he's like, I got to be at 130. I'm your buyer right now. I'm like, dude, how are you looking at this deal? Like, I'm trying to make sure that he's looking at it the right way because I got to make sure he's my buyer. He's looking at refinancing the next year if it's not the deal for you. This is someone that's going to leave their money in the deal, and they're going to earn $2,800 a month passively. They put 150 grand in, they get 2,800 a month out. That's a good ass fucking deal right there. There's dudes that buy at the 1% rule on rentals, just so you guys can put this into perspective for a second. Mind you, this isn't a 1% market. I mean, technically, somebody would pay about $280,000 for this deal, but we don't have time because we got to stop the foreclosure. People buy at the 1% rule when they're going to refinance and still get a mortgage. So let me put that in perspective. Someone will pay $100,000 for a property that's rented out. For $1,000 a month. This one's cash flowing, meaning it's earning in your pocket $2,800 a month, and we're selling it for $150 down. We got or $160 is what it's on Investor Lift for. We got a buyer that updated at $168. So let's get it, y'all. He's subject to these creative deals. They are some fucking like. This will be the second one I've closed that will be above a 50 grand assignment just on a fucking creative deal.
That's gonna be a good one right there. So you pretty much have a couple people interested in it.
Yeah, I have one guy that's literally ready to sign the assignment right now. That would be a $40,000 assignment. I have another one that is a little bit higher, so I'm just waiting to see who's actually going to pull the trigger and we're going with it and getting it done today. Like the deal will be assigned today, whether it's 78 or whether it's 40.
Yes, after the turn, I'll return your call as soon as I'm available. Thank you and have a blessed day.
You have a blessed day. Okay. Yo, Joey.
What up?
I'll be trying to make more calls than me now.
Forwarded to an automated voice message. 1-832-9-125.
Oh, Joyzy. Let me call Joyzy.
Call Miriam really quick too.
Yes. Let me call Joyzy.
Hey Miriam, is Joey calling again?
Hi. Yes, hi.
Oh, really quick. When we looked up the loan, everything's due in 2052. The owner doesn't have any documentation that it had to be ballooned out to 2037. I had
Why
my
do you say that?
that I don't know. I had my attorney literally look up the actual mortgage itself, and when he looked into the actual mortgage, it said 2052 for everything. It's deferred balance and the main balance. That's when it's all to be paid off. Yeah.
Unfortunately, but yeah. So it's all the same. So
Hey, Joyzy. This is Tyrell. How you doing?
Wait, say that again?
Good. Yeah, we spoke last week.
Exactly.
I believe I sent you a deal that we got in Colgate that we're looking to move.
The insurance, we're gonna set up a new insurance policy for you, and then you basically
There you go. I love to hear it. Yeah, this one, the one in Colgate, on West Hanover. Yeah, I sent it over to you. You somebody who was buying in the area, right? Or
I think I don't have time, and I don't have to see to work, over there. So I think better way I just buy, the property around McAllister, not so far.
at McAllister.
Yes. I just want to buy a property around here because I have the team, to remodel. So better way, just around here better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you told me that Colgate. You told me to send you the details on it. Did you pull it up and take a look at it? It's the one that's 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's 1,065 square feet and needs a full rehab on the inside.
Yeah. I already looked at this, but I don't think I will buy, the property like far away from McAllister.
Oh, got you. How far away is Colgate from McAllister?
It takes about 40 minutes.
Oh, 40 minutes? Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So you did take a look at it. I mean, when you looked at it, what did you have any initial thoughts on it? Or you know, if you were interested in it, I mean, did you have any initial thoughts on the deal?
Uh, actually, because I think it's far, from Canada, so I don't, I just decided I don't want to buy it.
Okay.
Thank you.
No worries.
Thank you.
All right. When we get something in McAllister, I'll make sure to give you a call and we can put something together then. Okay.
All right. Yes.
Take care.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.
McAllister. Who else? What's this following Tuesday? It's a little early. Where are they at in Oklahoma?
No, understood. And how long have you been investing for?
Not too long myself, but I've been in the company that has been. So
Got it. Now
this has been
you're on
my
your own.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. What do you typically look for? Like these multis?
Yes. Singles as well. Just something that we could potentially flip or something like that.
So you do a little bit of flips and a little bit of holds then.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. Well, hopefully we get this.
Some for keeps, but
No, understood. So this one you'd obviously be holding a little more long term, right?
Correct.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay. Well, hopefully we get this one done. And is it just Jersey you buying? Because
No. New York.
Jersey and New York. Okay. What part of New York?
Upstate.
Like Binghamton? Would you go that far?
Sure.
So no, I've done a couple deals up there. It's a little different market. Like Section 8's really good up there. And yeah, I mean, if we ever get stuff in New York, I'll send it to you. I mean, is it just North Jersey usually?
I'm really open to whatever comes across and whatever comes across my way, and then let's see if it's a good deal.
Understood. Okay. Cool. Well, I will. Hopefully, we get this one done, and we'll keep sending you others too.
Yes. Okay. We'll be in touch then.
Okay, we'll be in touch. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right.
Absolutely. We're going to get that one closed. That one's the big buyer.
Call has been forwarded to an.
If you guys haven't noticed, Tyrell is a fucking dog out here. He just be calling. He does not stop. He doesn't give up. So that's why I fucking love him. This is my brother right here.
Hey, bro.
Tayani said it's the Playboy bunny bow for me. Let's get it.
Only Joey can pull that off.
Your call has been forwarded to an.
If I try to pull that off, I'll just be out here looking crazy. Crazy.
I just don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. We just gotta have some fun out here. Come on. I don't know if that's Aaron or Cece on the Superhumans account, but they gave me a little laughing face. Let's get it. Guys, so while Tyrell's making some calls, I'll tell you guys a little story. So I'm moving to Columbia full time on Sunday, right? So I'm out of here, and I'm about to sell my car. So I went the other day to the dealership, and I got an offer for like 11 grand. And you guys know me. I mean, I'm a fucking closer. Like, I'm not settling for 11 grand, you know? So I sat there, and I called one of my boys today who he's in real estate. Me and him just closed a nice deal a couple weeks ago, a little 27K piece. And when I call him, like, he works at a car dealership himself. He's like, you don't want to take it to me. He's like, we're going to give you a lower price than your dealer gave you. He's like, but try CarMax.com.
Thank you for calling.
He's like, they're going to give you way higher than anybody will give you. I got an offer today for $16,000. That's fucking what, like $5K more than the other dealer was going to give me? I'm like, we're fucking wholesaling my car right now. Let's get it. So I'm about to go drop that shit off in a couple hours. My car's about to be sold for 16 G's, not 11 G's. So we got no complaints out here. You'll be seeing me going live from Columbia very, very soon. Tayani, I'm getting a digital nomad visa so I could stay in Colombia for 2 years straight. So all you gotta do is own a business, and you gotta own a business or just like have a virtual type of job, and you gotta earn, I think it's like a minimum of $1,000 a month. It's like super simple. So that's how you avoid the 90-day passport rule. Got a little lawyer out there that's gonna get me all set up. I gotta go today to go get my LLC docs like notarized and shit, and we out here.
You said you set up an LLC or something?
Yeah, like I have my LLC, obviously, that like is our business, and I got to get my LLC docs notarized. Like I don't have an LLC in Colombia; it's my LLC here, but I just got to get it notarized so I show like yes, I am the owner or whatever, or like I do work here, whatever it is, and then from there I got to show like a couple bank statements, show my income, and get a digital nomad visa, and I got to stay up for 2 years at a time, and then I got to renew it. So.
Yeah, have you ever sold a land deal? Wholesaled a land deal?
I'm trying to think I don't think we've ever closed on one. We had one that we had assigned, and like we were about to close it for 24 G's. Like it was like about to be closing day. We're trying to get the closing doc signed by the owner, and that was one of the ones that came up fraudulent. The owner was a scammer. He was like getting pissed at us for saying we're gonna send you a mobile notary. He's like, I'm gonna use my own notary. And it was like the dude was probably not even in the United States.
Right.
So that was, I'm trying to think. I don't think we've actually physically closed on a land deal. I had another one with my boy Chris Crump. We got assigned for 50 G's, and then it had to clear probate, and then the seller went ghost on us and wouldn't get the documents that we needed. And they were like, it was just a whole process that we had to get done to get it done. And we never closed that one either. So land has broken my heart, but you're about to mend it with this deal you got right now.
Well, we got two right now. We got one in Rockport, Missouri, and then we have the one in Marshall, Texas.
Hell yeah.
I've just been hammering away at these people.
If anybody got land buyers in Rockport, Texas, or Marshall, Texas, hit my boy Tyrell up or hit me up, and let's work. Let's JV. Let's get this shit done. It may not be the biggest spread, but dinero is dinero, as I always say. You know, money is fucking money. What the hell?
And it's the start of a long-lasting money-making relationship too.
That's it. That's exactly how it goes. I love closing deals with other people, guys.
Yeah.
Tiani said she's about to be in Colombia too. Come through. Medellin is where it's at. There's a lot of gringos and people like me that are out there working the digital nomad life. So I'm also gonna, me and one of my other mentors, we're gonna plan an event out there. I told Aaron he got to come through, and we're gonna run it up down there in Medellin for a couple days. It's gonna be the shirtless wholesalers take on Medellin. Run that shit up.
Thank you for calling. Please.
My guy Jose don't want to pick up the phone, man. He's out there enjoying that Cali weather, man.
David Stowe.
This dude lives in Cali, and he's buying property and doing some development in Texas. He was interested in this land, and he kind of just fell off.
Shoot him a text and be like, "Are you no longer interested in this land?"
Your call has been forwarded to.
Telling you,
So I gotta call him from a different number.
either that or just go negative with him and be like, "Are you no longer interested in this shit?"
I texted him that like on Friday or Thursday last week.
He said, "Nah."
No way, you never know what he just texted me. I'm gonna read this text to you out loud, bro.
Your call has been forwarded to.
He said, "Sorry, I'm in Mexico. I'll be back Friday."
Be like, "What part? Me too. Let's link up."
Bro.
You won't.
No, he knows I'm in Mexico though. That's the cold part.
But you see, that's what right there is why you guys, if somebody goes ghost on you, don't assume the fucking worst.
Yeah, no,
You
that's
never
true.
know what's going on, why they didn't answer. And a lot of times people go ghost on you and you just give up when that could have been your buyer if you just stayed on them. So that's why you got to just keep. I tell everybody on my team, you guys keep blowing these people up until they literally tell you to go fuck yourself. At that point, you don't hit them up anymore, obviously. But get them to that point where it's like, dude, you're either buying my deal or you're never going to talk to me again. Pay them in these corners. That's how we get shit done here.
Facts.
Texas Guys Mobile.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So for anybody who don't know, I go live on my YouTube channel too, and I mean most of the time it's just mundane phone call after phone call, but there's some gems in there, and a lot of times it's going up on my channel. If I'm either on a phone with a seller, or right now I've been working Dispo, so it's been going up with these buyers too. There's some very very interesting phone calls that take place. So tune in. My YouTube channel is Tyrell Pryor, straight up like that.
Tune in and watch my brother. He has some funny ass calls. Funny ass calls, sellers cursing him out and everything. And he gives a lot of value up there. I mean, he is up there like doing the damn thing for sometimes 8 hours straight, just making calls, guys. So definitely show my brother some love, give him some support. and I'll definitely be giving y'all some value.
Shantae just updated one of my lists, so I'm gonna wait a minute. Luciano didn't answer. I'm running through some follow-ups, Joey. Then I'm gonna go ahead and make some calls on this updated list that Shantae just got for me. But I'm calling from a different number. I'm doing follow-ups from a different number because most of these people didn't pick up.
I was muted. I gotta get out of here at 12 so I can go get to this appointment. So I'll end it around like 6 minutes. But
Yeah,
keep calling until then, and we're gonna end with the soapbox because we can't get off of here without a fucking soapbox.
That's all good.
And we're gonna do this again, Tyrell. Now that we know your Wi-Fi is good enough to stream, come on.
Yes, sir.
Hi, you've reached Andrew. I can't answer the phone right now. Leave me a message. I'll call you back as soon as possible. Thanks.
Just sending this email to this buyer to try to close her out. Everything answered. She literally just has to speak to her attorney. I might have to get on the phone with her attorney, and then she's going to sign it, and we can close it.
Good things are happening this week, man. Great things are happening this week. No matter what.
Amazing things are happening this week and every week going forward.
That's right.
Guys, so we had a week. I'm going to tell you all a little story while Tyrell keeps calling. We had a week, a couple of when I was at the Andy L event 2 weekends ago, we had on a Friday, we had gotten like 2 buyers ready to sign assignments. We had like 27K was one of them. The other one was like 15K. And then we had a deal that was 10K. It was a 20K gross assignment, 10K net to the company that was going to close the following week, right? And out of nowhere, all 3 of those deals fell off. Like the seller side fell off on 2 of them. They were JVs. And then the buyer fell off of the one that was already signed and assigned for 10K. And in a stroke of an arm, it was like 50 whatever K fell out of our hands in one moment. And I was sitting there for a second like, fuck, how did this just happen? Like we were doing good. And I told my team, like I was kind of smiling when that shit happened, like a lunatic. Because when bad things happen, what I realized in this business is it means you're on the verge of some
Hi, Tara. This is Tyrell.
crazy happening.
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. I was calling. Were you guys still purchasing properties out in Missouri?
No.
Okay. Are you guys buying in another market, or do I just have the complete wrong information?
I'm assuming you have the complete information. We don't buy properties here.
Okay, understood. Understood. Okay, well, my apologies, and you have a great week.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
So then after all these deals fell through and I was in the airplane and I got the text and I'm like, damn, that third one fell through and it was almost like a nail in the coffin. I start smiling like a lunatic and I'm just like, something crazy is about to happen. Like, I don't know what it is, but something crazy is about to happen. We had a deal that was going into foreclosure. It was supposed to get foreclosed on last Thursday. Long story short, I'm thinking we have until last Tuesday to stop this foreclosure because the bank said we had until then to pay the arrears back or we were screwed. We end up stopping the foreclosure. The seller calls the county. He stops it, gets it postponed for about 8 more weeks. And then after that, now we have buyers blowing us up on this deal. This deal that was like we had people that wanted to do it, but no one would pull the trigger. So now we have potentially 78 grand on the table that's going to get assigned today once we work everything out with this attorney. Yesterday we got a 10 grand deal assigned. We had 2 property visits or 3 property visits this past week, and we have like 3 or 4 today. And I guarantee you we're going to get at least another 3-4 deals assigned minimum by the end of this week. And that's all just like, it's like, damn, like our team could have quit. There could have been people that left because like they're expecting for shit to go well and shit just keeps falling through the cracks. But we just stuck through. We kept going, and now we're on the verge of greatness again, which we'll always be at. So all it is just understand if bad things are going on, keep pushing forward, and you will have blessings start coming your way. Every setback is a set up for a greater comeback. Understand that. And I truly believe that, and it's come true every single time. As long as you can weather the storm, on the other verge of that storm is going to be a rainbow. It's going to be a sunshiny day, and it's going to be some beautiful things coming your guys' ways. Just know that. Tyrell, we got to get out of here. You want to leave everybody with a quick soapbox before we do?
Yeah, I'll just kind of go off what you were saying too, right? Like, and like we were talking about in the meeting this morning, it's like, I mean, in this business, in any business, I mean, as an entrepreneur, anything in life, like we have to expect that bad is going to come, right? Like worst times, bad times, challenges, those things are going to come no matter what. I mean, we can't get away from it. So like I was telling the team this morning, like, you know, for me, I had to basically prepare myself mentally and tell myself and have these conversations with myself, especially coming into, you know, wholesaling full time again. You know, I put a lot on the line, and I just had to tell myself, prepare myself mentally and physically, right? Mentally first, that, you know, things are going to get hard, they're going to get tough. And I had to have these conversations with myself over and over, but it helps to understand, like, once these tough times come, they're here for a reason. And you knew they were coming, and you knew that it was going to be hard. And now all you have to do is get through it. And then in addition to that, you have to make sure that, you know, the people around you also understand, right? The people who are in your inner circle, they have to understand that hard times are going to come too. And so if you're all having that conversation preparing yourself mentally for that before it comes and when it shows up. I mean, it's critical. It's critical to, I mean, it's critical to staying alive, right? I mean, a lot of people quit, a lot of people give up, and that's not what we're here to do. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I would share is to, you know, make sure you're preparing yourself for what's to come, not just the good and not just the bad, but everything, and understand that it's real. You got to have good people around you at the end of the day. And then you have to follow it up with real action, putting in the work, grinding. Yeah, work hard, work smart too, you know. But yeah, that's it.
Hell yeah. That's exactly how it goes, bro. You guys got to make sure you guys are fully prepared for what you're going to go through. You got to make sure. And look, at the end of the day, you'll never be fully prepared. Understand that too. It's kind of like having a child. Like you think you're ready and you ain't ready. But what I do know is as long as you like this business will test you as a person, it'll test your grit. It'll test a lot of things. So just understand, as long as you know you got this shit, and every single one of you that wants it will be able to go out and get it, you too will have a lot of success, and you'll be able to withstand the storms that are going to come because it's just part of it. You're commission only in this business. You got to make sure that shit's closing. And what happens when things don't go your way? How do you react? How you react will determine how long you'll stay in the business and the true success you're actually going to have. Because when the things don't go right, a lot of people quit and they go back, they will get a real job or whatever it is, and they look at it like that. It's the ones that stick around are the ones that are going to win. There's no secret sauce. There's no like, oh, Joey has all these superpowers because he can fucking close. Like, fuck no. I used to be afraid to get on the phones just like half of you guys, and I had to overcome a lot of shit just to get here. So just understand, as long as you guys just keep doing it, keep going every single day, do it with a good attitude on your face and everything, and just make sure that you understand, like, you do got it. And also, don't just work hard. Make sure you guys are calibrating your mind, spending time with God, spending time with your family, doing all the right things every single time. That's how you guys are going to have the most success. It's just how it goes. You're not going to just work hard and get there. You got to have everything going full circle, and the universe will give you guys your blessings. Tyrell, thank you so much for coming up here today, my brother. We're definitely going to run this shit up again, but next time I'll be in Colombia while you're in Mexico. And I love everybody that's listening. If you guys need any help, obviously you know where I'm at. Hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram, better than Facebook, as always. But you guys go have a good rest of your days. Go kill the rest of your weeks. And I'll see y'all when I'm over in Colombia. Peace out, y'all.